Hi, Craig. Yeah, creepy Craig. If you haven't been with us before, he's our little recording bot, so just ignore him. Or be mean to him, either one. I keep forgetting we're recording now. Well, anyway, MiralandRadio here. Flav, I'm here. Selena's in the background doing some stuff with us. Who else? I'll be your host today, but we are hosting Emerald Vale. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Oh my god, they have the cutest voices. Nina, stop it. Okay. Well, let's start with intros, and then we'll go into the history of EV, and then we'll go to the questions. How does that sound?
Great. Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who wants to go first? Introduce yourselves.
Mew?
I knew it.
Mew, you go first. You're the president.
Okay, hi, I'm Mew Slovenia. That's all. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. I'm
You're
the
fine. Go
president
into the
of
next
Emerald
one.
Vale. Yep.
Yeah. You're going to share so much in a little bit. Don't worry about it. Who else is here with us today? This is what I was talking about. It's hard to not talk over each other.
Well, I'm
Lola.
Bolt. Should I go?
Bolt, you go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Bolt. I joined earlier in EV around August, and yeah, I've been here ever since. A round of applause for Bolt! Yay! Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Who else? Sin Kitty, you're quiet.
Yeah, I guess I'll say hi. My name is Sin Kitty, and I joined Emerald Vale. I guess sometime. You know what? I don't remember, but I know. I wasn't even prepared for these questions, but yeah, for the intro or anything like that. But yeah, so I've been with Emerald Vale for a while, for a couple of months now, and yeah. So my specialty is just doing star quarries that inspire me or inspire the community. So yeah. And Sally.
Yay!
Yeah, and hello. I am Philly, and I've joined Emerald Vale together with Bolt back in late August or something. Yeah, it was August.
Best decision ever.
Yeah, of course.
Is that everyone? Who else is here today?
Lola and Marissa.
Yes. Hello.
Marissa. Hi.
Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and go. I am Nakano Akeo, and I joined EV sometime after Sin Kitty. I know it was after that. And now, yeah, I've been here ever since, and I really love the family. It's like a family to me, so I love you girls, and that's my intro.
Love you.
Love you.
Empathy goes too. Well, I think Miu might be the most qualified to say the history of EV, but feel free, any of you. For anyone hopping in, who's Emerald Vale?
Did Lola introduce herself?
No, we have to have Lola introduce herself.
Yeah.
I think, Lola's on mute, if she even is paying attention to us.
I'm paying attention, I'm sorry.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Okay, so my name is Lola G. I'm known as G on Instagram. I'm the vice president of Emerald Vale. I joined practically from the beginning. I've helped me build this group, and I'm very proud of everything that we've achieved so far. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm glad to be answering these questions with you guys.
Yes.
Lola is our stableness in our group. Without Lola, there's no group.
She is the heart.
So tell us about it. Tell us about the heart and the start of EV.
Well, wait, what was it again?
You're so cute. I can't even be mad at you. Like, so tell us about, for anyone jumping in, who Evie is and how you guys came about.
We are in the C group, and I started it like 10 months ago, maybe it was even like around this time. I don't remember the exact time, but it was in spring. I'm pretty sure it was in spring. And it started out with 2 persons. One of the persons that I created this group with is now not in the group anymore, sadly. But yeah, I think Lola and Pastel came first, and then the other ones just got like recruited like around. I mean, the time we were. I don't know. Anyways, I'm so glad I have them. They are my family, and I don't know what I would do if I didn't have them. Like, it was a life changer, like meeting all of them. So, yeah.
No, I love it. Anyone else have anything to add?
No, that's it. She did perfect. That's what it is.
That's awesome. So, do you guys want to go straight into the questions, or is there anything you want to say straight off the bat and maybe knock out some questions? So, if Miyu is the president, who is there a vice president? Like, pretend we don't know anything about you.
Lola.
I am the vice president.
There you go. So, what do you do
Hello.
as the vice president of EV?
Everything.
Okay. You heard it here.
She literally does.
Okay, so no, I don't do everything. Okay, so the way we manage things, it's very peculiar, and I know it's just weird, but just the way things work out for us. Miu is the face of Emerald Vale. She is the president. She is a very lovable person, and I can, like, obviously, I mean, she's adorable. So she reaches out to a lot of people. She's able to talk to them, communicate with them. A lot of the people that have been recruited into the group are because of Miu. She is very outgoing, and she knows how to put up a good conversation. You know, she's a go-getter.
Yeah, you were supposed to talk about
She's
yourself.
like, stop it.
Yeah, so she's like, you know, she is also the heart. Like, I'm not the heart. Like, Miu started this, so I'm not even part of it. Like, I'm just off to the side, and I help her with like background things, like managing the Instagram account. I helped her put together the server, but obviously Feli had a really big hand in that as well. She helped me organize so much stuff. Like, if it wasn't for Feli, Emerald Vale would be a disaster.
Yeah. Like the
Everyone
IT.
plays a big role in this, and it's just so crazy how we met so many great people. Like, I am always so grateful to have all these people, and like, I don't know how we got so lucky. And I tell Miu all the time, like, how did we get so lucky? Like, we met such wonderful people, and it's so amazing. But
Poor Miu is having like a heart attack over there.
What's this field strain?
No, we had the same thing before. Like, sometimes you just have to be in the spotlight and appreciate, or at least acknowledge that people appreciate you. Like, you're fine.
100% agree.
Yeah. Stop it, Smallpox. You're adorable. Do you guys want to go into questions then? Does that sound okay? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm all for it. As long as we don't talk about me anymore.
Okay, so Ruby had a question, and I think it should go to each of you. Your favorite entry ever, all time, that you have made.
That's a torture question, like, for real.
Oh. But okay, so maybe your favorite few or your favorite concept that you created, like anything at all, just throw it at us.
Ooh.
I heard a ooh. Who was that? Go for it.
Well, for me,
This is awesome.
I guess I'll start.
Okay.
What I love, the entries I love doing is creating animals from the various background items we receive. It's kind of what I do, I guess.
And you're amazing at it. Honestly.
Amazing is not even, it's like an understatement.
So how do you
That's
pick
true.
the
Even
animal
you
you're going to make
were.
next? Like, how do you ever start when you create one of those?
Well, I go through Google Images and I see what is, I guess, the simplest I can create out of it. And from that reference that I take, I see the various shapes that we have in the game. And yeah, it slowly comes together.
Yeah, you just apply it in your head and then make it happen.
Right.
I love it. Oh, yes, that's right. You made the dragon. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was like
Oh my
God
goodness.
class.
Oh,
Honestly, I think you have to search for like items and like that fit in shape or like in color. That's like the easiest way after you have a picture that fits like your concept.
Right.
anyone else remember their favorite all-time entry for Ruby? I know
Well,
it's like a really
honestly,
hard question.
I have a hard time remembering my own entries.
Oh,
I remember a lot of my teammates and other like that I've seen before, but my
well,
own
maybe
entries
what's
are
one?
just a bit.
What about your team? What about somebody else's? Like, what's something, the first one you think of for them?
Oh, I could talk like hours. Like Lola's like 3 pieces. Like the first one I saw was like a yin and yang, and it was like I was like
Oh, I
shocked.
know.
It was like all twisted and like I couldn't even. I'm still speechless after months.
I mean, you do some
Since,
simple, cute stuff though yourself, Miu. Like,
oh
yeah, I would be proud of what you do. Some of these are, oh my goodness. Like, I was looking at these last night to get prepped, and I'm still like finding ones that I'm like, I haven't seen this before. Wow, it's awesome. Like, Miu, why did you make this shooting moon? How did that come into your head?
Oh, I wanted to make E.T., but in like the process of making this moon, I was like somehow I don't have a good pose to put on the bike, and I don't have a good E.T., and I can't make one. So I was like, I'm gonna abandon this. This doesn't look really good. So I was just going for the moon in the end. I had the idea for like months before, but it just didn't work out.
Aw. What else? Anyone else favorite that you can recall?
I think my favorites, like for me, are more recent because I find myself making things now that are better than I used to make things. So I have more favorites that are recent than I do older.
No, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, it really is a practice makes perfect. Like, eventually, you can. There's so much to this. It's amazing. Your guys' perspective is really cool on your entries. Like, oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you.
I don't want to like keep gushing. So Ruby also asked your favorite while being in EV. For anybody at all.
Wait,
I didn't understand the question, please.
What is your favorite memory while being in EV? So like maybe a certain hot list or like a goofy day.
I can answer that.
I don't know.
I can
Yeah.
answer that. Listen, Kitty, over here. I just want to announce myself so people don't confuse the names or the voices because I'm not sure if you guys can tell. But
I'm pretty sure. I was gonna make a New York joke. Go on.
No. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the first memory that I really enjoyed about EV is when I first came into EV. Oh my goodness, the love and support that they just give you right off the bat is like, I knew, like there's some, no, seriously, like I don't tear. No, there's like some places that you feel overwhelmed and maybe you feel like a little awkwardness, but when you first join EV, for me, my memory of them is that you have this really genuine love for just them getting to know you and bonding. I really didn't know what that word was until they actually, told me that they wanted to bond with me. And I thought like it was like bonding. Like, what the hell are you talking about? But honestly, it
I'm
really
really gonna
is.
cry now. Like,
No, seriously, it really is something that holds to my heart when I first joined this crew. As much as, we may have like little spats here and there, we always come together because that moment for me is more than anything, to say the least, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, tear.
no, that's amazing though for your first memory to be a favorite. Yeah.
It's true though. It's true.
Honestly though,
Okay.
I can't like we rarely have any like how do you say that, disagreements.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like in all these months, I think we had 4, and they got resolved after one day at least.
Yeah.
Also, my favorite memories are probably the ones where we just like totally went off the road with like all of our jokes and stuff, and it was kind of like all chaotic. There was one time I left the group. No, I think I did that 2 times for a joke, and we always prank each other, and it's just too funny. Those are my favorite memories.
That's awesome though.
Dang it.
Anyone
You
else?
pranked us
These
bad.
are hard to top.
Nakano here, I will answer. One of my favorite memories is like how I saw them. Like, I saw them as like innocent angels. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, they all must be so amazing. And like, they're all just so proper and sweet. They have to be. Oh my gosh, these girls are so fun to be around. They're far from being innocent angels, but they're all perfect in their own way. That's just my favorite memories.
I know.
Yeah,
Right?
how
Yeah.
you just got gnomed.
Is this where Miyu is evil comes into play again?
Oh my God. No.
No, she's not evil, but we're also like off the
What?
chain in
I
our
heard a
own
butt.
little ways.
What do you mean with butt? I feel very offended right now.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, don't you dare be offended.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Stop being offended. No, you're
Ooh,
not.
I'm being threatened. Can you believe it? Help me.
No one can help you. They're all muted. Okay, so Idol has the next question. He asked if Evie is planning on recruiting. He said, AKA me.
Aw, we would say Idol in a heartbeat.
Shameless
I
plug.
love that.
I mean,
So when do
right
you guys
now-
recruit? Like, how do you
right now
decide you're
it's a
going
bit-
to?
Yeah, well, first of all, we had like before the application process, because we had like this application thing going on for like a while, which worked pretty well. But yeah, right now we don't have really that much time. Like we're working on some stuff, and in general, in real life, we have some stuff to do. So it's pretty hard to like. It would be hard to actively like someone right now and care for them. So we are not planning on right now, but that could change in the future. Yeah.
I've never heard that before. Like, that is the coolest perspective to have on recruiting is, do we have the time and energy right now to dedicate to a new person and make them feel as comfortable as Kitty joining? Like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's important. I mean, for bonding,
is.
you know?
No, I love it. And it's cool that you can even articulate that because that's a very different kind of idea for a group. So Aiko asked, mostly for Lola G, how do you make your multi-panel pictures connect so well? And actually, I just screenshotted one so I could put it up there while we talked about it. Is Lola here with us? Here's an example.
Yes,
oh my
I'm
gosh.
here.
These are amazing.
Oh,
Goodness.
thank you.
So how do you make them so flawless? Like the seams go in perfectly.
Tell us your secret, Lola.
If you don't have to, if you don't want to, yeah. Just how did you even come up with that?
So the idea initially came to me because I was making back in the days when the letters were a thing and they were kind of trendy, I didn't really actually follow trends that often, but
Sure.
I always tried whenever I did find a trend that I really liked to turn it and like do it my own way or do something different about it. Just put my own twist on it. And I'm a big BTS fan, as you can probably tell by my profile picture. So I was trying to do letters individually and then put them together, like in the end, having everyone be able to see it on my diary, like the letters "Love Yourself." Um,
Oh.
and I was like, that would be so cool. And then everyone could click on my diary and they would see the whole, like the wording, like the whole phrase. And as I made it, something happened. Like I just came across, it kind of happened by accident. Like I, I was looking on Instagram and trying to find like, I don't know what I was trying to find at the time. And I don't know what I was looking for. And then I saw that there's on Instagram you can make photo grids, I think they're called.
Right,
And
right.
essentially that's what it is. The pictures connect all together if you click on the person's Instagram account. And I was like, that would be so cool if we could do that on Love Nikki. And that's how it kind of sprung on me. And then for the last letter of the Love Yourself, which was the L, because I had to do each letter backwards.
Right, because of how it's posted.
Yeah. I ended up leaving one of the figures halfway out of the whole portrait. So on the other side, I could try to connect it. At first, the idea when it came to me, I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to do it. I just knew that I was going to find a way, and so I did it. Then what I ended up having to do is I screenshot the last post that I posted, which was the O.
Oh, that's
I
clever.
screenshot it and I put them side to side. Like I screenshot both the one that I was working on and the previous one. And I was looking at them on my diary and on your diary, or not my diary, my gallery. And if you look at them in your gallery, the pictures go side to side. And so I was trying to reference that and try to align them through there and just screenshot and then align them. But it was very hard to do because on the gallery, you can't zoom into that or anything like that.
Right.
So I was like, I
You
have
just
to
gotta
find
wing
another
it.
way to do it. Yeah, that's how I was doing it in the beginning. And it was so hard. And then I finally realized, oh, I'm so dumb. Like, why didn't I think of this sooner? I
Aw.
just needed to put the screenshots on a layout, like a layout format
Right.
on another application, and then put them together. It was essentially the same process. It's just that this time I could actually see the picture side by side and it was on a larger scale. So I could tell what I was aligning and then go back and fixing it. And it's just like a back and forward thing. You just need a lot of patience for it because it takes a long time to get it down,
But it's so worth
especially if you're
it.
just starting.
Oh, yeah.
Lola,
Mm-hmm.
you got hella gems. Rapman would be proud of you.
Ratman.
Honestly, it's so cool that you got inspired by BTS. In general, I think it's the coolest thing to get inspired by the things you love.
So that actually follows into the next question. Sorry, the blue is like literally right over your name, but I think it's the same person. Yeah, Aiko asks, some of you mentioned you listen to music to get inspiration for your pictures. What songs or genre of songs do you listen to? And I saw you mention that on your story a while back too. So who all uses music for inspiration?
Well, I usually don't. Like, I'm not the person to use music as my inspiration, even though I live for music. Like, it's rather like burn dusted. Okay.
Oh, Gabe does too.
Yeah,
Gabe.
Gabe, yeah.
So sorry.
But her choice of music would be K-pop.
What? No, that's not true. I listen to a lot of kinds of music. It's not true. It's like only a part of my music taste. but I do like a lot of like different groups, like multi-stan kind of. Oh, Lizzie Hale. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Someone asked in whispering what happened to Lizzie Hale. I think Lola, you should tell them, since you were like her biggest fan, right?
Oh, I'm surprised someone remembered Lizzie Hell. See, we're not the only ones. Lizzie Hell, if for those of you who don't know, was very popular hotlister back in last year, sometime summertime probably. I followed her, and we both followed her. We were both very big fans of her. We actually even were contemplating on asking her to recruit. Yeah, we spoke to her a few times and we exchanged some words, and she was a very cool person and in general. And something happened with her. Basically what happened was that with the new update that came with the following and the banment of explicit pictures, she decided to retire from LN because a lot of her pictures, if not all of them, were pretty gory entries, if not kind of explicit. And she was not living for the new update, and she did not care for the censorship, so she quit altogether.
Aww.
And me and Mia were very sad about it because we were big fans. Her work is amazing.
I actually like found her some months earlier through the Discover. I mean the new tab. I randomly found her and I was like, this entry is like amazing, which is also what kind of inspired me to start doing my own. Like, so we were big fans of her, and it's really sad since the update didn't turn out to be as bad as we thought. Still not really cool, but it wouldn't have affected her that much since she's not a hotlister, because usually only pictures that have like a lot of views and a lot of like people reporting them get like taken down. I've had it happen to me several times on pictures that were not even explicit. Like I made a bathroom picture once where like a figure was washing her face, and it sadly got taken down after some days because I made it to the top, and many people for some reason like decided to report it, and it just disappeared. And yeah, that like usually only happens to the people that hit top 4, but it's quite sad. I wish they would change that.
Sorry. I have a quick question. Is it okay if I post some pictures from Lizzie Hill?
Yeah,
so
of
people
course.
can see her work? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, please do.
That's
I
all
think
I
they were
wanted.
asking for yeah.
Okay.
No, please do. And it's really good for people watching later on. They can actually see too, and oh my goodness, they're cool. Are you serious? Wow.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Man, it sucks, but I mean, like, people quit all the time, you know? Like, sometimes you just need a like, you've been waiting for a long time, and all you needed was a reason to go, and it happens. Those are really cool. Oh, wow. I wasn't paying attention to Starry Corridor much at the time, unfortunately, but these are really cool.
Basically,
Yeah,
all
they
of her
are really
pictures were
cool.
so original.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's awesome that we can all see somebody that doesn't play anymore and still recognize their work. Like, it's really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Also, I just wanted to say I will have to leave soon.
No.
I know it sucks, but I
No,
just
that's okay.
wanted to let you all know.
For everyone else too, know that we gotta close questions in the next 2 minutes. So if you have a question, throw it in my turn soon because I have to close them. We're running out of time for these guys. We're already more than halfway through. So, let's see. Arietta's next. They asked, how have your Starry Corridor entries or styles changed after joining a like-minded community like Emerald Vale?
Well, I can't really say anything about that since I've been there for the beginning.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe
Kitty,
I
you're
gave more like
I can
accurate.
answer that. Or maybe Felly can answer that. No. Felly, both someone.
Well, why don't you go?
Huh? Felly?
Felly.
Me is here.
Yay.
Oh,
Sorry, I left for a second.
So you can answer that question, Felly.
What question?
ooh, the amount of pressure.
How have your Starry Corridor entries or styles changed after joining a like-minded community like Emerald Vale?
To be honest, they didn't change. Like, I don't think like me joining affected my style or anything. Like, I still do aesthetics over creative pictures. So yeah.
Have you guys learned from anything from each other, like to
yeah.
improve your own style, maybe?
Yeah, a lot. I used to ask more what I could, like, what else I could do with my pictures, like what am I missing, like when I was stuck and I couldn't like think of anything. But yeah, we usually tend to do that. But yeah, lately I have not hotlisted that much, so I kind of was not doing that a lot, I guess. But it helps to be in a group and like of friends that do the same thing. You can always ask them for advice. I think that goes for everything. Yeah.
I can't tell if Kitty or Bolt is about to say something.
Oh, well, Bolt's here. I guess for me, I'd say that ever since I joined EV, I've seen everyone else's amazing entries, and I've been inspired to, I guess, work harder to make mine better, and to constantly push out more original content that I've not seen, I suppose.
But you've got your group's name on it, like you want to represent.
Yes.
Yeah.
We definitely like put more effort in general. We're like representing the group. Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for coming. Maybe next time.
Thanks for having me. It was really awesome and I had a lot of fun.
Bye, Marissa.
Take care,
Bye.
Marissa.
Have a nice day or evening, or I don't know how late it is.
So let's see. I'm trying to read this question from Ruby. Which month of being in EV, the month with most drama?
Oh, I think that should be November.
Yeah, I was thinking
November, December.
You don't. Yeah, you don't have to
November.
talk about it if you don't want to. But
well,
the thing, it, but I couldn't read it.
Well, the thing is that I'll say this for it. In November, the EV just got a lot of
hate.
Basically hate because of the Star Corridor, because they started noticing our names a lot more in the top 4.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, so they started to post on Love Nikki customer support or something, like doing confessions about us. And I feel like people who do that just like to hide behind their name. If they really need to say something, they need to say it like on the open, because honestly, we can explain why we hit that top 4 and why we were there so often. And we obviously, like, you don't see us there anymore like the way it used to be, because we do have like this I guess you could say this agreement between all of us that, you know, we post once a day so that, because ever since that happened, we had to recollect our thoughts and recollect everything on what we're doing, so that way we can let the community have fairness as well, you know.
Even if it's just to like hopefully change the perception of you guys. Yeah.
So we posted once a day for everyone, and it worked out. And now, you know, we're not even, thank God, we're not the talk of the town anymore. But like, it was really bad back then, and I don't even know why, because everything that what Evie was doing was so creative, more so than what other just people hit the hot list, you know. So I'm not saying no one is not creative, but I'm just saying that they said they put a lot of salt in their saying that we do the same thing every day. It wasn't like that, you know. It wasn't as far as I saw, it wasn't like that. I just think that they wanted something to talk about with the drama, and I don't think that we really even talked about it as much. But I think Felly probably would say it best because she she cleared up the air with the drama with everybody. So yeah, I was really happy about that. But we really never talked about it until I guess now, and a
Sure,
video that
no,
we made with Effie as well.
yeah. I mean, this community is hard too. Like, I can't even imagine.
I mean, I think we probably got this much hate because we are in a group. Like, as for you wouldn't just attack an individual because you seem like an asshat then, but if you attack a group,
It's a little easier,
some
honestly.
people
Yeah,
just
it's
tend
easier.
to forget. Yeah, exactly. People tend to forget that there are people behind that. We were really hurt, but we didn't want to show it that much, and we didn't want to fuel them up even more, I guess. But
That's hard
yeah,
when everyone's aiming at
we made
you.
this rule to be even more fair, because we want other people to have easier time to get on the hot list too with their creation. So I
lovely
think
of you
this
guys,
rule is
though.
good.
Yeah, as a whole group to decide, yes, this is how we're going to do things now. Not for anything for you guys or to make you look better or anything, but just to help the community. Like, maybe people don't know that. I don't know, but that's really a cool way to fix it,
Well,
at least for you
it
guys.
doesn't really matter if people know or not. Just they have more chances now, so that's great.
Maybe that's why I can hot list now. No, I'm teasing.
Even I have a hard time right now. It's getting hard.
I can't believe that. I can't believe Flav threw salt at us. Now, just kidding.
Yeah, we're actually here to throw you into the campfire.
Love you, Flav.
No, you handled that question so well,
Time to go, my guys. It's time to go. Let's just take the back door.
Muse trapped. So, we already did this one. So Sylphie asked, what does Emerald Vale think about the other Starry Corridor groups on Instagram? So what else is there? There's Pastel Goth.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen.
There are
what do you
so
guys think of
many,
each other?
Lee.
How does that work?
We love all of them. Actually, we for me anyway. There's some Starry Corridor groups that we know about that are very popular like us as well, and we love all the members that are in there, and we all get along.
So just supportive and nice.
Yeah, very supportive.
That's awesome.
Actually.
Well, it's such a specific vision in mind for each group. That's very cool. You guys respect that of each other.
Well, also too, I guess with the Sims project, we got a lot of other different groups with us to do it. So that was one thing, working with all of them to do something epic and amazing. So that was cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, for me as well, I agree. It's nice to see everyone who has similar passion and to make the Starry Corridor a better place, coming together and being able to do what they love. It's nice seeing everyone getting along.
Yeah. Ali Miku asked how you feel about the Starry Corridor events. Like the current Barbie one going on right now.
Oh no. Oh no, that's the death of creativity. Haha.
Oh, because it just gets flooded, huh? We all want our rewards. I didn't think about it that way.
But yeah, first of all, the thing that is not cool about it is that it gets really flooded, so the individual posts of people get less views, which is sad. Then the hot list doesn't change for a week, which is also it's underwhelming, I guess. And
right, it gets stagnant and it's not fun, really.
Yeah, especially because mostly I posted this time I made it on the hot list because the prior times I just failed so much when these kinds of events came up. But I'm desperate for diamonds. I'm sorry for participating, but I'm desperate, you see. But yeah, how do you say it? I made a really easy entry, 5 minutes entry, which I'm ashamed of, but I needed to be quick because that's what counts. For these kinds of competitions, if you want to be on top, you have to be there when the game gets reset, so you can post and then like you immediately land on top one if you have the most views, I guess. So that's how people make it. If you're interested, the more you know.
So, what inspired you guys not only to create beautiful entries, but also to start hot listing? Ariety asked.
Well, for me, well, both here. For me, I'd say ever since I saw Evie starting out in the Starry Corridor, I've been motivated to start posting more and being more active there. And it's been an enjoyable experience.
That's awesome. Anyone else, or have you always like started out hot listing?
I just want to say when I first saw Bolt's post, I was like intimidated. She seemed so sophisticated, and so like I thought she was like older than me, and I just was like, can I even ask her? She's gonna say no. She's like, I was so scared.
Aww.
And she's really so wise, I must say. Bolt is like, first of all, the cutest. Second of all, she's
I second that. Bolt is Bolt is
I love you, babe. Aw, thank
so
you.
mature, and like you can always go to her for like advice. Yeah.
So Ellie Miku asked, what are the rules of EV, if you can tell us?
Wait, what?
Like,
Well,
what are any other rules that you guys might have as a group? Maybe for those thinking about having their own group or joining one?
Well,
Because I think they're
privacy?
still fairly new.
There's like
Expectations
this.
are... Yeah. No, go ahead, Miu.
Yeah. This privacy rule, like that conversations in the group should not be dragged outside, and if you have like some kind of problem, you should try talking it out with the group members first, and to not like create unnecessary drama. That kind of rule is important for groups because in like communities like this, many things get shared, and
Yes.
just a safer place, I guess, if you have a rule like that. Not that everyone, would comply to it, but yeah, I think that kind of rule is important.
No, that makes sense. Is there anything else you can think of off the bat?
Well, G, would you be able to answer this?
What's that?
Lola?
Here, I'm here. In regards to this, honestly, I'd say that the key in order to keep a group alive and I don't know, just keep going is it's so important. It's so important, and I can't say it enough how important it is to have a bond with everyone, because if there's not that communication and if you don't feel like you're a part of something, if you're kind of feeling like an outsider, it doesn't work. It never works. You always have to have like a close relationship with everyone. You have to listen to everyone's concerns. You always have to include them, especially in making big decisions, especially as a group, because it is a group. It's not just one person, and you have to take it into account that everyone else has their opinions and they will feel strongly about something if it's very important to them. So you always have to take in consideration other people in your group, and I don't know, that's just it.
No, I like that perspective. So Small Fox wants to know if you normally come up with your own ideas alone, or do you often brainstorm ideas together in the server? Like, how does that work for you guys?
Well, I think nowadays we come up with our own ideas. Like sometimes I get ideas while talking to the others just at random,
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, it's not like we brainstorm much, right?
Well, we usually come up with ideas individually, and if we need any help, we can ask each other out and we can work on it together. And that's how collabs happen.
Yeah.
Do you also give each other critiques on like drafts that you've prepared? Stuff like
Oh
that?
yeah, we're very harsh critics. Yeah, we're like we're like Gordon Ramsay sometimes to each other.
I love it.
Your draft is fucking raw. Like that, you know?
There wasn't even like a joke with it. It was just, this is wrong.
Yeah, well.
Okay. I don't actually quite get the next question, but maybe I'm just out of the loop. Ruby wrote #jelly or #felt. Is this something I should know?
Jelly for the win.
Jelly. Jelly
Is
forever.
Jelly G?
Jelly for the win.
It sounds like a sort of ice. Like a jelly.
I don't know. I'm looking at GELI, so I kind of assumed it might be Lola. And then, or Fel.
Yeah.
For Felly, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bolts and Felly. Man, I'm so old, guys.
Yeah, Bolton.
Or G and oh my gosh, I feel like an idiot now.
Oh wait, Lola. Okay, so I actually do ship belts, but I also ship myself with
What?
belly.
No.
So maybe it can be a threesome.
Don't leave me out. Don't leave me out. I swear to God. Lola.
Mio doesn't like being left out, so she's on the
No,
side.
you're on the side.
Oh.
Then we can be a foursome or something.
Or some-
No, let's just
No,
have, you know,
honestly,
the
it's just a
holiday
big-
like thing. You know,
Oh my
what
goodness.
was it again? What Star suggested? After marriage, what do you do? I forgot the word. I'm sorry.
honeymoon? I don't know.
Honeymoon. That's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't
Oh,
ready
yeah.
for that.
Emerald Vale is in a relationship with everyone.
Emerald Vale.
And Emerald Vale is in a relationship with
Everyone Vale.
Everyone.
So before I ask Juan's question, I want everyone to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You got called out, Juan.
Happy birthday. I don't know.
So they want to know if you have an underground base made of emerald.
Ooh.
Underground base? What?
Maybe the server is made of emerald. I don't know.
Oh yeah. So you're basically asking if we're rich? Cause hell yeah. We have like the storage of like emerald crystals, like of
Right.
course in our server. Like that's just a must-have, you know. Like you can't go without that.
I always think of like the Emerald City from The Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah, me too. I thought of that, and like one of my favorite games, like it's called Alice Madness Returns, and there's like this song. It's called Vale of Tears. So I thought of the Emerald City and the Vale of Tears, and I just put that together.
That's how we get
Like-
the name.
Oh yeah.
Mew. I'm so happy I know this. I've been wondering about that for a long time. So Selena asked, how long do you guys usually take to create a SE entry? And for maybe just Lola, how long does a panel creation take? I know we talked about the process, but how long, like, in a time commitment?
Well, for me, both here. For me, I'd say normally around an hour. And if it's really an extensive post, it could take maximum 2 hours. The whole of planning can take usually a few days or a week. The longest it took me was 2 weeks, which was my latest dragon post. But yeah, that's my schedule.
For me, it's like 100 years until like a prince comes to kiss me and wake me up. Like That time span.
I can't even with you. Oh my god. Every single time you hotlist, there has to be a prince kissing you involved. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, I think
And
it
100
could
years.
also be like, Sally, how about it? Will you choosing this?
Y'all are
Yeah,
adorable.
Mi's here.
Look
Mi's
at
here.
that. Here, let's see. Ellie Miku said, last one, I swear. What's your favorite kind of Starry Corridor entry to make? Like floral, multi-panel, cut-off limb thing, etc. I know somebody likes animals the best. What else? Or maybe just somebody's aesthetics, anything at all.
Honestly, I just go with whatever. Like, I'm not really picky. I just have like,
Just whatever.
yeah.
Whatever gets your prince to come to you.
Exactly. Whatever charms my members.
So do you guys have a favorite Starry Corridor trend? Small Fox wants to know. That's a good one, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I could think of a few, but I don't know what my favorite would be.
Yeah, I guess I don't really have a favorite. I guess the one that most the
Hold on, Bolt, I can't hear you, hon. You got like you're falling through a tunnel.
Well, for me, I guess it's caution tape trend that happened a few months ago.
Sorry, the what trend?
The caution tape trend.
Oh yes, that was a pretty one.
Right.
So clean and organized. I loved it.
I
Anyone
kind of
else?
want to try doing that, and I will try it. Like,
Bring it
all over
back.
the place.
Lola, no. Well, really quick before you have to leave soon, tell us your favorite Starry Corridor trend.
Anna, what are you planning?
I also love the caution tape trend, but besides that one, I love the snow globe one that I mentioned on Love Effie's video.
Yes.
Yeah, the snow globe trend is by far one of my favorites just because it's so cool. Like how, just in general, how people thought of using a pose to separate an item that you can't actually separate once you've gone into the SE and are trying to create something. Just having like that separation and then using the item that you were trying to use for something else and using it like so innovatively for something that's like you never would have thought of. Like that's so cool. It's so awesome. I like seeing like the gears as well. There's some people who use it like the poses, the special poses to separate the pose, like the avatar from the gears, and then use the gears for something else. It's so cool. I love it.
I think my favorite SC trend would be the white background, but I can't use it now for like months. Like it's been months since I last used it, and I'm still very pissed about it.
Yeah.
It's very sad. It was really fun.
So real quick then, from each of you, before we lose Lola, what is your favorite suit?
Honestly, I think my favorite suit would probably be one with very good hair. Like the one I really care about hair and makeup. Like the one with that we just recently got with the roses and the long like red dress on the winter tree. I thought the hair and the makeup for that one was amazing. It's like just my style. But honestly, I can't think of any suit that is my favorite. I just have favorite items, I guess.
So with that, actually, we'll skip to Small Fox's question for a second. If you had to choose what single item is your most favorite or most useful item for a lot of your Starry Corridor entries?
Well, for me, I'd have to say the coffin from the Ghost Gathering event. It comes in handy for many things, like buildings or animals or, just in general.
A lot of those big items, yeah.
We can bury our sins in that, because it covers everything.
Oh my God. I cannot I don't think, oh my God. You're so cute, Mia. So, Hani, I'm so sorry, hon. I don't know how to say this. But they want to know which Starry Corridor group is your rival, like for top 4 hot list spots. If even you have one. I mean, is there any group you tend to see that also has there's a hot listing a lot?
Oh.
Yeah, like is there anybody you compete with for spots?
No, not right now.
not yet.
No, because for spots, I think it's like a competition in whole. Like right now, it's really hard. Usually, either if you have the right text and the right time, sometimes you get kicked out by someone else. Like if you post at the same time, it's just automatically rips you off the list. So that's a thing. But honestly, no, I don't think we have a rival right now.
So does anyone want to join my new Starry Corridor group? We're called Sapphire Vale, as in Veil. We're gonna be your rival. You're going down, Miu. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, wait. Can I join as well?
Oh my God.
We need some motivation for our group, in secret.
I am not hearing this.
Y'all
are the worst. I love this. Okay, we got the rival question. We're on the last 2 questions, and then we have our normal end of the show question. We're right at the hour mark, so we're doing okay. But how did you find out how to hot list? Aiko asked if you searched it up. Did someone tell you? Like, how did you even find out?
So
back when nobody really knew.
Well, my friend told me that I created the SC group with, because I was like, how do these people always make it? And I was too lazy to Google, obviously. But she told me then, and she sent me the link, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I got it now.
Yeah,
and then for anyone,
it took 2 posts to figure it out, though.
Oh no, absolutely.
I made it once on the hot list before accidentally, totally accidentally. I made it on Ruin with a skeleton DJ post. Very funny. But I thought the thing is, I thought you could get on the hot list if you make something really trendy and nice looking. So I was like, all these people are making these really funny posts, and I was like, I want to get on the hot list. I'm gonna make this stupid post now. Then I made the stupid post. I got on the hot list, and I was like, oh, it's because I did something trendy, of course. It was not the. I just had.
It was a happy little accident.
Yeah.
For anyone, Ray asked, what kind of aesthetics do you tend to lean on the most for your entries?
I mean, Sally is more of the flower type, right, Sally?
Yeah, flowers save any entry.
That's true, but I'm not as handy with flowers and such. But I think I like blood. I think that saves every entry from being boring.
Did you say black or blood?
Blood. Well, both. Actually, both.
I was like, Mia, you're getting dark over here, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that was our last solid question, guys. What did you think of the show? Was it as intimidating as you thought?
Well,
no, it was really awkward.
It was.
Well, Mia, we've had you before.
I guess for me, it was really different.
Yeah.
It's
weird
interesting.
having voices to the names. Yeah. So now that you've done the show, you know how it works and what you do, and it's really just you guys hanging out and talking to me or Selena and just chilling. Who would you like to see on the show in the future?
Night guards.
Whoa, say it again. Night guards?
Yeah,
I second that.
night
Is that
guards.
another Starry Corridor?
Well, I would like to have a talk with Jesus. I mean, if you can invite him, like I have a lot of questions.
Who?
I mean, I'll try.
Wait, who?
We need an audience with Jesus to bless our souls.
Oh gosh.
Guys, I can only do so much. But it's not bad, right? Like, it's kind of cool to have voices to the names and hear each other to actually, like, we're actually getting to know each other. It's fun.
Yeah, but
What
actually,
if I
you know
could
what?
talk?
There should be a show. There seriously should be a show with just all the guys on the talk show, like Gabe, Byrne, Idol, Z, Eigen, all
Ooh,
those guys. That would be so cool, wouldn't it?
I'd be super down. Like,
Yeah.
I
I'm telling
second
you,
that.
these guys, these are awesome ideas. You got to talk to them, send them our way, and we will totally make it happen. Just it's hard to
They're
pitch
all
to
in the chat.
people. Yeah. No, that'd be awesome.
Mhm.
That'd be so cool to ask like their opinion on things and their perspective.
Yeah, especially that it's harder, for like they get judged a lot, I guess you could say, at least for some people. So I think that playing a game with the dress up game and all that stuff is just very different. I actually talked to someone about it, before, to a guy, and they said they would play it for the ranking, them and stuff
Sure,
like that. So it's very interesting.
Oh,
We will have to
Ranking.
coordinate this. I'm excited
Mhm.
now.
Yeah, you guys should definitely pull that off.
Well,
You know,
thank you guys for
people-
coming. That was awesome. Oh, sorry, Mia.
no, I just wanted to say, like, people that play games for ranking,
Damn.
I think they are, like, really admirable, because I could never, like, never.
Like,
I
that's the
suck
purpose,
at ranking.
Yeah. Well, the show is pretty much over now, so we'll actually start saying goodbyes. But let's see. Selena wants to mention that we're looking for arena runners for a future show. So if you've done that for the week and dedicated your time to that, if you know anyone, go ahead
Cordelia
and
did that.
Selena's way. Yep. And also, we are looking at having a talk with a group of people who are V0 and like just to get their perspective. And I think we've
That is
talked about this
awesome.
before. Yeah, they're like the strongest players. Like so much self-control.
Exactly.
Even if it's
I've been,
forced,
like-
it's still cool.
Yeah, I've been abstaining from spending money for like some months now, and I must admit it's so hard. Like honestly, it's like my diamond count is lower than low.
Aww. But yeah, guys, if you have people that you want on the show, I'll post the links again too. But on the website, we do have a page where you can submit yourself or your friends or a suggestion. You can do that for the shows, or you can even join the team. We're always looking for more bouncers, so people that can get people into the show and listening and help them walk them through this weird Discord server mess. Please don't judge our Instagram. I'm playing with it right now with the stories and trying to make it more interactive. But anything you guys want to help with, please go ahead and go onto the website and help with the contribute page. Anything else? Like, that was such a fun talk. I love
Yeah,
Starry Corridor
next
now
time.
because of you guys.
Next time, I'm coming with a mustache on, so I can be on again. You won't recognize me.
I'm not sure if you know what? Okay. Well, thanks, guys. Any parting words for everybody that came here to listen live? Especially to new people that followed you from Insta. That's awesome.
Well, thank you for everyone who came here and took their time to listen to us and ask questions.
It's super fun, right? Like, wow, people like
Yeah.
our stuff. Wait a minute.
I was smiling the whole time. My cheeks hurt now.
Aw. Well, thanks, guys. We're going to go ahead and turn off Craig, and we will move over into the backstage channel.